It was pretty bad. But the thing is, we here to hear his side of the story. What is up, YouTube? I am back, and I apologize for the wait. Some things happened, but I'm back. A few days ago, somebody broke in my car, stole my wallet, and a few other things. While I'm at work, I'm working, and someone stole something from me, which really pisses me off. So this message goes out to you. So if you're watching this, just know I need your hands. Don't do that to the people that's like work hard every day. Like, I work hard for my stuff, and I got somebody like you that's just trying to take an opportunity to take something from somebody that work hard. It's pretty whack. And if you're over 21 and you still breaking in cars, like, you really got an issue. You need to work on yourself. Apparently, if you're breaking that stuff, you need it more than I do. So, just reach out. We can start a GoFundMe for you, do whatever we got to do to help you out. Because apparently you broke and lazy, but it's okay. We'll take care of that. But yeah, other than that, I guess, we'll get started on the day, see what happens. What's up, man? It's my neighbor. I also got my friends in town, so we'll probably talk to them for a little bit. I'm here with my friend. We went to the same school together, played football together. He kind of like showed me like the way, you feel me? Like from college and being to out of college. He lived in LA, and that was like kind of the reason why I moved to LA, kind of because, not to say follow his footsteps or anything, but I kind of wanted to get out anyway. And, it's my brother.
It's my guy, man. John Austin, J5, JA. Started off button heads, and then after a while, we just, became close. It's like that little brother that you just couldn't get away from, and was always around. And after a while, he just started embracing it. Put an arm over his shoulder, and just made sure he was straight, man. So definitely dope to see, the growth and where he at with it. And yeah, man, we're here.
So just growing up in LA, can you just tell me a little bit about growing up there, from the gang banging to playing sports? How do you separate the two? What made you stay focused with that?
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot that's going on around there in them streets. I just gravitated towards the sport, and I think it was a big part of my parents. They definitely get the credit for that. Pops was a 2-3 sport athlete and well known around the area. When I first moved out to LA, he was one of the people that just just told me the politics side of things, told me what I couldn't wear, what hat I couldn't wear, what area, he showed me a lot of connections, from playing football to basketball, with Nick Young, and just introduced me to a lot of people. I want to say thank you for showing me that side of things and stuff like that. To say that though, honestly, man, our community, a few dudes that touched the NFL, that was staples, that was again that competitive side where I need to be at that level or the standard. These is dudes that we all grew up in the same little Pop Warner team. The rivals would play with each other, where these dudes was able to, you eyeing them, you looking to see what they doing, every Saturday, every Friday night, you checking to see what they doing. And these was the little, I ain't gonna say competitive because you want your bros to win, but in your head you okay, these are the standards.
It's motivation.
Yeah, it was that motivation, it's that push. So I mean, CJ too, but in my head it was so many of us, man, where they balled, man, and they did their shit, and it was something that for sure was a standard for the hometown. Where we okay, they did it, I could do it.
After you got done playing, you got into coaching, right?
Yeah.
And so how long have you been coaching?
Man, so I got into coaching, crazy story, but I got into coaching 2014. I was injured. I'm trying to rehab, get back in the flow of things, going into the off season. I'm training every day at Pierce College with my receiver coach at the time, Coach Barr. But he's coaching at Pierce at the same time, so we would train before he started practice. And he, one day we get up there, he's like, yeah, I'm about to go to this local private high school that's going to, take care of me a little bit more. I got a better opportunity. I'm able to call plays as opposed to just being a receiver coach. I'm like, damn, okay, that's cool. What you telling me for? He like, well, I'm telling you because, this school gonna need a receiver coach now, this junior college, Chris College. I'm like, yeah, whatever. All right, cool. What they pay. That's like, at that mindset. And he like, whatever. We talked about it. I'm like, I guess I'll try it. I was just finishing. Like I said, I was still trying to do arena ball. Didn't really have no job at the time. Had a daughter on the way. So I'm like, all right, I'll give it a try. Mind you, my brother was playing at the same school at the time. So it was cool. It was a way for me to kind of mentor him, kind of keep some eyes on him, make sure he was staying, to the script. He was sticking to the script. He was doing the thing. So trying to coach, but I'm trying to play at the same time. I'm expecting players to be like me. I'm not knowing how to communicate with these players. I'm just talking and yelling and thinking that's the trick. Here, coach these group of guys. You hear every day anyway. You know all the workouts that I know, so just teach them. Like, hey, you're right, actually. First year and a half, I was like, I don't really like this. Like, this is kind of silly. But then you start seeing the transformation in players to where they actually adapting to what you're doing and they believing in what you're saying, and it's transferring on the field, and then they get that scholarship.
At the JUCO level, their biggest goal is to get recruited, and get scholarships, make it to the next level. So how satisfying is it to see like a kid make it?
That's what it's about at the end of the day. As a coach, you like, yo, this is what you're trying to do. You're trying to make sure that they come to JUCO for a reason. You know what I'm saying? That's that second chance at this football shit. And me being a JUCO kid, I went to junior college myself, so I knew what it was like. Like, okay, I'm trying to prove. For me, I was a guy that just was a tweener. Like, nobody knew where to put me at. My SAT scores as well. So this was my opportunity to prove myself that I belong there. Like, okay, be involved more. Really just ask about them as a person as opposed to just being about football. And then when it's time to recruit and getting them out, you go hard for them. Treat them like they're your kid. You trying to get them out, and go to bat for them, but be honest. Don't bullshit the recruit and the colleges and tell them some shit that they really ain't capable of.
I know most of these kids now got like big egos where they feel like if they don't get a Division I scholarship, they don't want it, and that's not the case always.
It's that young mindset.
It is, and like you need to take what you can get, because the greater thing is you want to get your education paid for.
For sure.
And
for sure.
Just get your degree. Focus on football, but at the same time, focus on getting your degree. Small amount of kids that actually make it to that next level. So, just for all you kids that's listening, if you get a small school scholarship, a D2, D3, whatever, take that opportunity and run with it, and just go out and try to be great. However good you're going to be, like, try to double it, maximize it so you can make it to the NFL. People make it from the NFL from all levels. So don't limit yourself, say you only want to make it D1. No, just get the opportunity and go from there.
Now, especially with social media, Twitter, Huddle, all that stuff, where it's easy to kind of get your film out and expose yourself to everybody, where you just got to make plays. At the end of the day, you make plays and you're a dog recognizing dog. You know what I'm saying? So when you're watching the film, you jump out, you're going to be straight. You got to think the financial side of it. Like, a lot of these younger kids don't think the student loan part and the back end of that stuff. Like, you get an education paid for to play football. No, that don't happen often. Like, a lot of these people wish they would kill to be in your position. You know what I'm saying? So regardless of the level, take advantage of it, man, and just be wise about it.
Coaching is kind of like a big deal. Like, or what's your approach to that?
Gotcha.
It's bigger than winning. So what are you trying to teach the kids or instill into the kids?
For sure. Coach Allen told us, control the controllables. That's something that's been sticking in my head since 2008. And I tell my guys that to this day, especially, we skill position guys, whether we're receivers or DBs, like, a lot of the shit is out of our control. We can't control how the ball is thrown from the quarterback. We can't control if the line is blocking. We can't control if all type of stuff, you know what I'm saying? So we only got to control our portion of the game, you know what I'm saying? We got to stay in our lane. We can't blame such and such. It ain't everybody, football is a team sport. So my thing is, man, just control the controllables, stay in your lane, do your job, and then the rest of it will handle itself. And that's something in life too. It ain't just football. Like, how I'm gonna get this check, how I'm gonna be able to support these kids, you know what I'm saying, this family. So for me, man, that's like my line. That's like my quote. I tell a lot of kids that, man, control the controllables, they got to be able to hear like, okay, you got to work on this. This your strength, these your weaknesses, and knowing how to take it as constructive criticism as opposed to, oh, he hating on me. He ain't rocking with me.
That's my thing. I think that football teaches you basic things for what you need in the real world.
So much shit.
Yeah, like it teaches you how, like, honestly, as a man, like playing football, it teaches you how not to be soft.
Nobody cares. Work harder.
Nobody cares.
That's really rap. But that, I think, not even just football, sports in general, man. Like,
yeah.
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna probably judge you if you told me you ain't never played sports your whole life. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna look at you a little different. Like, okay, you probably ain't never really been through some shit. You probably have, but for me, in my eyes, it's automatic. I'm thinking you don't know how to deal with adversity. You don't know how to deal. You don't know about teamwork. You probably just on some individual shit. You don't know how to take a loss and know how to bounce back. Yes. You don't know how to win. You know what I'm saying? You don't know how to accept the win, how to act after the win. Like, it's certain shit that just, you know, build characteristics, teach you how to really just fucking fight and compete. That's a necessity. Like, you shouldn't go through life without playing some type of team sport.
I like that. I like that. This is gonna be crazy. Hey, can you come on over, man? Come on over, man. We got to talk to you. This right here is his little brother, and I can't lie. This is a great guy. You know, this is one of my friends. You know, one of my close. This is my brother. This is also my brother. So you guys probably have seen him. You know, on the internet. He went viral one time. And it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. But the thing is, we here to hear his side of the story. Give us a rundown on what happened.
So basically, for real, I'm in Mexico, minding my own business. So I seen her get up and like she was shaking her little ass with some guy. Then I seen her jump in the pool, and then I seen her get out and she started shaking her ass on another dude. Boom. Then she got back in the pool and started like, had one dude pinned in the corner and had her legs like wrapped around in the corner. I seen her after that, she get back out the pool and she just walking around shaking her ass with everybody, and in the whole mist, I'm seeing her, but I'm still in my own little group. So she ended up finding her way by me, and so I'm like, shoot, girl, I done seen you already everywhere else. Like, you having a good time. So check this out. I'm finna 42 fake you. So I hit her with a and I tossed her right in that pool. The only thing I could think of was, and she pulled me in there, I'm getting down with her. But MO, she just was for everybody, and I'm just not for the everybody type. She just too much. And I'm too much. So if I think somebody is too much, you too much, girl. I can't.
You actually started coaching and training, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so tell me a little bit about that.
I coach right now for St. Genevieve High School, the receiver coach. I'm a trainer. I do that. I got an own 707 organization.
Do you feel like some high school kids, not the young kids, but some high school kids, do you feel like it's kind of like a culture shock for them to train with you? Because let's say some of them are sheltered or haven't witnessed the type of style of coaching you bring. How do you ever tone it down or dial it back for them, or are you always the same?
I'm not always the same. Hell no, I'm not always the same. But for the most part, I'm on everybody the same way though. Like, cause I'm just like, I'm more with these kids than I be with my family. I could always get better. I could always be smarter. I could always, you feel me, fix the little things. But I can't switch who I am and how I'm coaching. Like,
I think that's why a lot of people gravitate towards you, because you keep it real, you know. And not only that, like, you tell people what they need to hear, not what they want to hear.
Yeah.
And that's a good thing about it.
With no sugar coated either. I'm gonna tell you, you're trash. That is not gonna work. And I'm gonna also teach. It's like I'm gonna bring you down, but I'm gonna uplift your whole spirit. As soon as you get it right, as soon as you get that, I'm gonna make sure we don't leave it till we get it right. As soon as we get it right, I'm gonna make you feel like you on top of the world.
Okay, so we were all starving. We just pulled up to this place to eat. We're gonna go in, eat, have a good time, and we're gonna do that. So, as y'all know, I'm a real hooper, you feel me? I do this Right now, we finna play for the winner has to pay for each other's food.
The winner gotta pay for each other's food.
All right, wait. None of this count. Actually, if I make this, your mama ugly. All y'all got some ugly mamas. The loser gotta pay for shots.
Over one.
That should be over 2.
Weight room.
Over 2.
What we doing? Best out of what?
5.
You just said it.
Over 3. You got to buy a shot. Over 4. Yeah.
Okay. I'm wet.
1 for 1. Niggas got 1 more shot. I'm up till we go to the parking lot. 1 for 3.
It don't count if it's banking on
2 for 4.
2.
Last one.
You don't get that. It hit the side. That don't count. That don't
It
count.
do. It count.
It went in.
No,
Yeah.
in a
You
real
hit
game,
3.
that's
All I need is 1. 2. 3. Oh.
But we know who lost already, so it don't matter. We know who lost. It don't matter.
Last one.
Yeah.
I won.
All right, this is my last shot of the day. If I make this, I take what I said back about y'all brothers being ugly. If I make this, I'm actually ugly. I'm ugly. Y'all got cute mothers, so if your mother really cute, send her my way. Hey, before y'all eat, always say your grace, man. Pray. Thank the Lord. You know I'm a chef too. I do it all. You feel me? That look good, don't it? I'm a chef, man.
I ain't had no nasty food since I've been here. None of the food been nasty.
See how this first bite is? That's it, bro. And that is it. That concludes it. We ate good. Hold on, before I end it, I think they're having sex in their car. It's kind of crazy. They put a sheet up. That's a weird place to do that. But anyways, yeah, so we ate good, you know, and we had fun. So that'll be it on that. And I just need you guys to do me a favor. I need you to like, comment, and subscribe. Get me to 1,000, road to 1,000. So that's it. Happy Thanksgiving. Hope y'all enjoy yourselves. And see y'all later.